Good evening. Tonight I am going to sound like a drunk.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan.
عودة للشأن المغربي حيث نظم أمس مرصد حماية
Meanwhile, this chick is so batshit, you know. I mean, or excuse me, bat, you know what? Excuse me.
With the Dolphins, when a humpback whale joined them. Those were not the whales. We didn't mean anything by that at all.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker, I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
Car break-ins are down 28% this year, but he is urging people to keep their doors locked and to continue to communicate. In Roxborough, Omari Fleming, Fox 29 News. I'm sorry, something was going on behind me. Omari Fleming, Fox 29 News. Sorry about that.
No problem, Omari.
And as it...
Howard Stern! Howard Stern, small badass!
Oh. All right, are we still rolling? Okay. As you can see, some are clearly very excited about the birth of the new king and apparently in love with Howard Stern.
But he's a man in form. He was man of the match here at the Community Shield game.
Now, that's the kind of thing that you hope never happens to you on live television. But it obviously happened to Nick there. We shall go back to Wembley just as soon as Nick Collins tells us he's OK.
What happened to his girlfriend, though? Did he eat her?
I think she might have seen the light and
I think he ate the girlfriend, didn't he? The big fella? Just ate
work
her.
on that.
He definitely ate. Not
As a story.
Bigfoot. He did.
He ate it.
There he is. Look at him. Oh. Get in my belly. Get in my belly.
Okay. I don't think you can say that. No, I don't think so either.
Yes, you can.
But you just did.
18 minutes to 6 in the morning. No one's watching.
Yeah, that's true.
Get in my belly.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Game On.
I'm Caroline Samuels.
And I'm Mahleen Chenia. There's lots happening on sport this evening. Lots of headlines. The first one, obviously, is the Ashes Test. It was a fantastic game. Watson had a fantastic innings. But let's have a look at the package.
Good one.
Oh, is that carried? I think it has. Swan's got Rogers again. Got what it deserved. Career best for Shane Watson. Taken. A terrific catch. Kevin Peterson banged in. Shane Watson goes for it. Kevin Peterson takes. That is a...
Hello. We're back from the break and that was some great cricket action. And at the close of play, Australia were in quite a commanding position.
Next on to rugby, Caroline has more on the story.
Into the background.
Great stuff.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, please.
Hello and welcome to ANN7. My name is Africa Gola and welcome to the Nightcap. Let's go to the headlines.
After a humiliating point defeat in Soweto last week, the passionate Pumas were the better side in Chile Mendoza for much of an error-strewn match. Okay. We are now going to a break.
For asking President Jacob Zuma to disclose his finances, the ANC has dismissed a Game SA leader's call as attention-seeking. The ruling party has said shows her lack of understanding towards the legislative framework.
Because the police chief said that this was an isolated incident. All right, we apologize. We're having some trouble with Tony's audio at this point. We can come back to us now.
Multiple cars in the Fox 9 parking lot right now. With every car, including mine. All right, every car in the Fox 9 parking lot, including mine, is now without a windshield.
Okay, you can imagine if this wasn't in a simulator, how strong the winds would be outside of this. This is a Category 1 hurricane, force winds right now, 78 miles per hour. This is how important it is to have a plan, to have a guide, and know your preparation. 80% of named tropical storms happen after August 1st.
Stay with us in the news ahead. Frantic rescue. A man trapped after a wall of concrete falls from an Ultimo building.
And then what do you do if you do get bitten? We've only got about... Go on. What if you do get bitten? What's your advice? Oh, no!
Don't do that.
That's a really bad idea.
The best thing to do, let's just pop that there, shall we? The best thing to do is to not scratch your bite. That is the worst thing you can do. Don't worry, these are not carrying diseases
not
or anything
the
like
whole
that.
box of mosquitoes out into the studio.
We should have known this.
Me and mosquitoes, we have a very bad relationship.
Yeah. Last time you punched yourself in the eye.
I have actually knocked myself out trying to
in
get a mosquito.
That's great.
Good. Okay, anybody got any fly spray?
You knew that we would probably have a verdict today, and you still couldn't dress the part for television, Howie.
What about the tie and the button-down shirt?
No, it's a nice try.
The glass is half full.
The glass is half full, but the outfit is half empty.
Grumpy Cat, good morning. Are you happy to be doing this interview with the Today Show in Australia? What about Mondays? I mean, it's a Monday morning. It'd be your favourite day of the week, wouldn't it? What about this new book? I mean, you've become a massive star on the internet. You must be pretty excited about the new book, yeah? Well, at least I got something out of you. I'm going to ask you what you think of the politicians, our politicians, the leader of the country first. I'm going to ask you whether or not you like the Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd. What about the opposition leader, Tony Abbott? Look at that cat. Look at that cat. It's like Jabba the Hutt. All right, this has been good. I look forward to catching up with you when you get to Australia, okay? I've got to go now.
Well, here it is. Backup quarterback. Chandler Harnish throws, and Pam Oliver, wham.
First and foremost, we apologize. We're having major technical issues this evening. Therefore, there are several games that we will not be able to show highlights of. First among them is the Panthers-Bears preseason game. Matt Blanchard dropped back the pass, but Norman stepped in front of the pass, picked it off, and returned it 60 yards for the touchdown to help the Panthers go on to get the victory over the Bears 24-17. Right off the bat, the Braves came out swinging. In the bottom of the first, went something like this. Justin Upton at the plate, and wham! 22nd home run of the season. Then 3 batters later, Chris Johnson stepped to the plate, and wham! 3-run shot for him, his 8th of the year. And finally, in the bottom of the third, Brian McCann got in on the act with a swing and a drive and another solo home run to center, his 17th of the year, as the Braves go on to get their 14th straight win.
How many men have you found sitting on your couch so far?
Besides the air conditioning
It's going to happen, Larry. Leave me
I have
alone.
something else broken. Let me call the repairman.
Call the fire department one more time.
Yeah. See, if you set your house on fire, you'd have like 30 guys there.
Start
in a
with
minute.
lighting the sofa on fire, then after that, move on. It's just some ideas.
Yeah, you don't have to thank us.
Right.
Up next, we're talking with Dr. Laura
Friends
Berman
are
about...
full. You are welcome.
sake, Tony Martin holds all the aces in the big race. Ted Veal currently a 5-1 chance of the public comfort, Brian. It could finish up 5-2. We saw a massive gamble yesterday in